So but it's feeling like one of them real feel good Saturdays, man, where old school feeling it like that's what we was kids, like that still was jamming. We be at the family reunions, the cookouts, barbecues, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? It ain't complete unless you got some Frank Beverly and Mays. You feel me? And I don't care what age you is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all youngins might not know who that is, but you know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Frank and Beverly Mays is, maybe she too young for you, dog. But I hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day and everything. We're going to get right into it because I know y'all like to watch y'all sports. You feel me? I know what it is out there, man. I know how y'all feeling. Making sure when you jump up in the live stream, you like, share, you sharing the stream off and everything. So welcome to the Fans Point of View podcast with your host, the most unknown known podcast that is up out there in the world, Truckin Chubbzy. On his ground. Hey, be more on stage support. Doing it don't matter what I feel, you know what I'm saying? Go and support them, man. It don't cost nothing to hit a like button, you feel me? Unless you're fronting or something. But we gonna keep it moving though. We gonna keep it moving, man. So y'all already know I started this little segment. I try to get through it a little quick. Some things I think about while I'm driving. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? You just sit there and you just, while you going down the road, like, you know what I mean? You just thinking, head clear. Truck driving is one of the most serene jobs. You got some of the most beautifulest landscapes you always see. Your office view change. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my truck drivers out there, man. I know it's tough out there right now for y'all, but we gonna get it. We gonna get it. Make sure y'all hit that share button, man. Don't be fronting it. Don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. You heard me? I appreciate y'all checking in. On Facebook, I feel y'all. I feel the love and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and get through this. You know what I'm saying? So check me out on YouTube. Maybe the comment will pop up. I did get some last week, but I don't get all of them. I don't know what's going on. They got your man fluctuating out here. It's all good though. It's all good. My audience of 5. I love y'all though. I love y'all. I swear I do. So as y'all know, I made a quick little video, and I said I was going to expound on it later on today about Coach Prime and the way that Washington State University beat them. First of all, everybody who knows. You know what I'm saying, and that's the sad part. Like, but the thing is, I get it. Everybody got caught up in Coach. It does not work like you knew. One there's a man out. Him the college who hell mad that Dion be losing. I do because that was I'm telling you, I was the chubby little dude on the block, like uh doing the Dion with my Dion shoes. When my dad bought me them shoes, I wore them too. I wore them so much. I promise you, the tongue, the bottom of the sole was like coming loose. I wore them so much. I swear I did. But you know, It's a win for Colorado, man. It's a win. Why do you say that? Because they won 4 games. The year before they went 1-11. Even had he kept the players from last year, you know what I'm saying, and getting 4 wins out of them, y'all got to remember that this is a professional level. Like, these are the best of the semi-professional athletes at the college level, D1. That's how you got to look at this. These are the best of the semi-professional athletes in D1. Okay, then you got Division 2, which is like a knockdown, and Division 3 is another step down. You know what I mean? Maybe was still a buck. Y'all get what I'm saying? But it's a win because you got to look at it in fractions. They won 4 this year. So next year, they got to get 6 to 8. They got to be somewhere in that range. You know what I'm saying? And then the year after that, now they can start. Now he's building that dynasty. You got to remember, he got his freshmen have to become at least sophomores or juniors. They got to start coming into that grown man body, getting that grown man strength. Like, yeah, that young man strength is something else. But see, you don't got the mind. You don't got the mind yet in order to know how to work that body when you still 17, 18. You might be, some people might got their man body, but you got to have that mind with it too. You know what I'm saying? And when you 19, 20, 21, that's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. And then now some days you got these college athletes, what, 23, 24. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember that and take all of that into account, that he has to mold and at least about time they graduate. That's his job. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the media, they gonna take it and they gonna spin it. They gonna say what they want to say. I said everything I said out of passion, out of me being upset and frustrated. Lose. You know what I'm saying? Just with me, and you can, that's working from in this space. You can't speak like that all the time. You just can't. You cannot speak like that all the time. You got to check your emotions at the door. You got to come in, give your take, and let it be as professional as possible, and then just keep it moving from there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look, I'm still a baby out here. I've been out here 9 months. You know what I'm saying? Going strong. And I'm hopefully I keep going. But it was a hard loss. You know what I'm saying, to a school that that really shouldn't have beat them. I don't think a lot of schools could have beat them. Now, depending on if he gets all his players back next year on that same roster, they'll have that chemistry. Yeah, people was forgetting too that a lot of the teams they lost to are teams that only had 1 or 2 replacements, 3 and 4 replacements. These guys been together for years and years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta, like, so to me, I ain't got nothing to worry about. You can't keep beating the dead horse, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They offensive line ain't blocking, you know what I'm saying? It's just a mentality thing there. And that's why I was saying that Matt McChesney, y'all hashtag him and keep on, making that pop up and circulate that he should be the offensive line of coach, you know what I'm saying, for the Colorado Buffaloes, because he's passionate, and he's very passionate and sincere about his school, about, them offensive line succeeding, because you get, and I believe that he should the perfect individual for that job. Like, I don't see, like, for real, like, he got that attitude, like that, that rock star. I'm gonna fuck you up, run through a brick wall on you. That he make you think of Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, all your favorite wrestlers from back in Macho Man. He all in one person. Like, he's just, man, for real. Like, you know what I mean? And that offensive line, that, because football mental, back contact, that, man, I don't want to harp too much already. Like, I already took a bad loss, man, on national TV, the only game that was really on. And he's still rebuilding, and I know that he's gonna come back in his next couple of years. He may not even get the national championship next year. And if they do, that'd be shocking. That'd be shocking. It's 2 years. That's crazy. But 3 year 4, and if he stays in college, nobody will be able to do what Deion Sanders will do. He be breaking all the college code. They'll be giving him a trophy in college. Put it that way. There will be a trophy named after him. If he stays for 15 years in college football, he will probably have at least probably 7 national championships. They're gonna give him a trophy. Believe that. If he stays long enough. That's a fact. But I just wanted to say that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be up in here too long or whatever. What's going on, y'all? I see the love out there. You know what I'm saying? I love you too. What's up, auntie? I don't know which one it is. All I can say is, hey, nephew. Comments. I can't see names or none of that. I don't know why. I gotta get that. But yeah, man, that's all. So the Colorado Buffaloes will be fine, maybe this year. And they was real close this year for real. Like they was real close, like right there for real, right there with a lot of wins, man. So yeah. And then if y'all didn't know, right, there was some thing going on. As you can see, the coach that's on the left of Deion Sanders, that is Jimbo Fisher. He was a head coach for the Texas A&M Aggies. Okay, shout out to him. You know what I mean? And before Jimbo took the head coaching job up at Texas A&M, he was also a head coach over at Florida State University, where he did win a national championship. But he's known for running his offenses and being an offensive wizard. You know what I mean? Know how to work it. And the offense and everything. And there was some, a little bit of turmoil going on. I don't know exactly what it is that's going on in Colorado, but there was some things. Pat Schumer come from the, and I can remember he was with the Vikings. I but and Colorado, know what's going on there and how if that's out to work out or whatever, because they still can scheme around running the ball and positive plays for the Colorado Buffaloes right now at this point. So I came up with some idea in my mind, just me, reading between the lines and seeing what's going on. If Jimbo Fisher, and he might want another head coaching job. I'm sure there might be other opportunities, but see, a lot of coaches now are swallowing their pride and saying, you know what, I'll go back to being an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, where I started from, to go on to this all-star cast of coaches and went out. And you're seeing them be successful at the pro level doing this and at the collegiate level. And I was like, hey, Jimbo Fisher got fired from Texas A&M. The offense ain't bad. The defense couldn't stop a runny nose. So I'm like, hey, you gotta, in order to win, your defense got to do some stopping. I mean, their offense is fourth in the SEC. Not no Georgia down. The SEC ain't no joke. And for Jimbo Fisher's offense to be fourth, like that's saying something. He still got it. That offense, his offensive game plan is still working. And if he goes underneath Coach Prime in Colorado, and don't not be surprised about it, because Rick George, this is just down his alley. He's not afraid to take risk, and this is something that is under Rick George's umbrella. Now, Rick George is the athletic director up there at University of Colorado. Okay. And he took a chance on Deion Sanders. So I would not be surprised if he was like, yo, Jimbo, come up here, help Prime run this offense and become on this all-star coaching staff. And and it'll work. And I'm sure he wants to work with Shador. And all they really needed was a run game to take some of the pressure off that offensive line. That helps, you know what I mean? Because it helps. And if you don't know, I'm going to explain to you why that helps the offensive line when you can run the ball and pass. Because when the offensive line is passed by and move in the right. So on the field when they running the ball, and that helps, because now he don't know, like, is he coming at me? Is he not? You know what I mean? What's going on? And it confuses the defense. It just makes the defensive lineman think long enough to give the offensive lineman an even break or the upper hand. Okay. That was explained that well. And Jimbo Fisher is a genius at running offense. And Sean Lewis ain't bad neither, but he's used to the MAC play style. And the MAC is like Buffalo, Akron, Toledo, and they get a little bit of smaller athletes, if you will. Like, I'm not saying nobody can't ball from there, but when you move over into the Pac-12, SEC, Big Ten, these is where the you know what I mean? These young men be looking like men, bodybuilder type style. So don't be surprised though if he end up there. I think it'll work out perfectly. I think it's the perfect fit right now for what he's going through and Prime's going through. They can relate, put their heads together, and knock it. Also, be like, you know, I just want to know. And everybody was saying that they wanted Coach Prime. Now you saying that, and I know I made a little video on that, but like, of course they want him. Rick George, there's thing with loyalty amongst us. You know what I'm saying? When somebody give you the look, you know what I'm saying? You don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's just something it is. Prime ain't going nowhere, man. Rick George gave him the opportunity, and now all these other, colleges want to be interested in Coach Prime and what he could bring, and they only want it because of the money, the revenue he's bringing around Colorado right now. Colorado's home games probably they make about $18.2 million per home game. All their games is sold out no matter what their record is. They had Lil Wayne up there, like that's crazy. Like y'all know that's like the rock star. He's like the rock star of all rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like if you got 18 or 21, Lil Wayne is your top dog. Best believe that. You know what I mean? He should be. He should be. He definitely should be. But to have him up there performing and stuff like that, bringing all that stuff up there, a lot of money going around, like merch is sold out, and that's all these other schools want. You know what I mean? But they didn't want his son, Deion Sanders Jr., well off media, filming the game, filming the practices and, around the facilities. They thought it was a big joke. They was laughing, he ha ha before he blew up. He blew up, and now Boulder, Colorado is bigger than ever. Well off media is here to stay, and can't nobody do nothing about it. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And now they like everybody wanted Deion Sanders Jr. after her college right now. So Pittsburgh, holla at Truckin Chubbzy. You know what I mean? I got you. No, but for real though, that's what everybody wants now. Because it works. It brings more exposure to the game. It's fun to see your team behind the scenes and how they interact. People like that kind of stuff, and it works. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody wants that. But can't nobody do it like the Sanders do it. I'm just saying, like, I don't care who you get, it's not going to replicate what well-off media is able to do, because it's different, Hey, there's only one Bucky, there's only one Truckin Chubbzy, there's only, we all do our thing differently. You feel me? So, hey, money though, and I just wanted to touch that real quick. I'm keeping moving on. You know what I'm saying? So, I know I'm talking about it on the sports channel too. I know I made a quick video. I know I'm guilty of it, but I had to put it up here. You like leave them alone. Damn, like why you got that up there? Well, excuse me. Watching the NFL Network, and some story popped up about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and you like, this is the NFL Network. Like I could see somebody like me, a content creator, because you thinking about content, and and it has to, he plays sports, so technically you could slide that up in there. But this the NFL Network. They got scouts in every city. They got connections to scouts and head coaches and so forth and so on, injury reports and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell y'all making a story about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift for? Like, what the world is coming to? Like, so y'all really thought that was news? The NFL Network did? Like, they ought to be ashamed. I had those resources. I wouldn't be doing that. And if I'm gonna go somebody's life, I'm a film a Pittsburgh, trying to stop the crime and highlight the neighborhood, rather than bothering this man that already say she didn't. These two individuals who does so much entertainment, so much time, years out of their lives entertaining us, and they can't be left alone. Like celebrities need to be left alone too, man. You know what I'm saying? So all the time, not all the time when you see a celebrity, you want to run up to them and ask them for your autograph. That ain't the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? You just be like, what up? You know what I mean? What up? I see you, you know what I mean? Boom. Cause you'll be the one that he'll be like, you know what, here, man, you know, here go an autograph for you. Cause you didn't impress them. You know, they don't like to be bothered when they out restaurants. He out on a date with her, you know what I'm saying? And they got paparazzi in his face. That shit ain't cool. And then they are doing it on the NFL network. I was like, what the fuck is the world coming to, bro? Like, this the NFL network. This ain't no, you know what I mean? Leave him alone. He do what he do. He's a all-time Pro Bowler. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. She's gonna be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let them live their life, man. Let people live their life out here. Y'all, they be bored, but that's all I gotta say about that. Now this right here, y'all got that big what up there, yeah. Because I'm like, this is crazy. This don't make this is at like so. This young man right here, y'all see, and Lane Kiffin. So Lane Kiffin, the young man y'all see right there, recorded Lane Kiffin in a conversation they had right in the office. Lane Kiffin was kicking him off the football team with Ole Miss. He told him, look, you got to go. Now, this young man right here had said mental health. That's what he used it on. His excuse was mental health. Now, mental health ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing to play with, but it's an excuse that they know they can use, right? Athletes, you know, at that level, know they could use that to get them out of anything. And I'm not saying, because there's been a lot of people to do it, and it's a fine line to walk, because you want somebody to be healthy, you want their mental health to be well, right? And so he, you know, he takes off for 2 weeks from football, don't show up, don't answer Lane Kiffin's calls or nothing, walks back in his office like, I'm ready to go back, you know what I'm saying? Because he got down to like the scouting team, fucking off or something, next man to get a chance at the spotlight, especially in the SEC. Like I said, he was took 2 weeks off, come back into the office to record the conversation. Lane Kiffin tell him like, look, you've been like, it was my mental health. Okay. So you could have answered the phone and you could have came in and talked to me about your mental health, and then I would have gave you the time off. Like, yeah, okay, I understand what you're going to do. He was really being concerned, but at that point he was pissed. Like, you duck my calls, you ain't answer my calls, you ain't come into the office, and you think you just gonna walk back in here and walk back on a football team like that? Like, man, peace. You know what I'm saying? And everybody took it out of proportion, not knowing the full story or whatever it was. They took it out of proportion. I'm like, is this what we doing now? Like, are you serious? And it's illegal in a lot of states, but to record a private conversation, just to let y'all know, in the state of Mississippi, it's perfectly legal. Okay, but I'm like, is this what we doing now? So you, me, you, and you, and you, and you, and however many watching, we can take 2 weeks off of work and just walk back up in the job. Don't answer the calls or nothing and like this. Ain't that's a no call, no show. You ain't gonna have your fucking job when you come back in there. Like, what the hell? Like, what he thought? Like, do that? Be like, oh, I had to go see my psychiatrist for 2 weeks in a row. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't answer the calls or nothing. You ain't called a job or nothing. Just walk back up in there like, yeah, I still got my job, and record them. And then make it, you know what I'm saying? And then you see, he played the black card. See, we got people that be doing that goofy shit. And then when somebody really need the help, or somebody really going through something like that, they can't use it because a goofy young man like him that be messing up the NIL deals and all that other stuff. Like, that's just crazy. Like, so if y'all been hearing and reading about this story, I'm giving y'all the real raw way. That's exactly what happened. And I hope that we ain't, you know what I'm saying, bull crapping, bullshitting with, stuff like that. Cause that's not nothing to play with, out here playing around with mental health and, making excuses. Ain't nobody in this damn world gonna have a job with not showing up for 2 weeks, no calling, no showing for 14 days, and come back and think you still got a job. Go ahead and try it and tell me if you gonna clock. So time for the not my and I call them not my and y'all I know why I call them not my NFL picks. I don't work because I pick biasly sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And pat me drug. So that's what I call it. First game up, the Bengals and the Ravens. I'm sure y'all saw this game. The Ravens beat them 30-20. I gotta talk about it because I only do the late show on Saturdays. But see, the Ravens are just like real scary. We got them. We got them. We got them this year. Shout out to the Steelers. We did get them. But they seem to be playing well and getting better every week. And that right there just give me a little bit of concern about what's going on with them Ravens right now, man. And Burrow going down, it hurt them. It hurt them. You know what I'm saying? It did. And them trying to claw back into it right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting close to playoffs. I know they sick. I know Bengals fans is sick right now. But the Ravens, I can't look, man. And Lamar Jackson, we already know how he played, man. He's unstoppable. The Ravens right now is like second and rushing in the NFL, if not the first, and that's all damn near just Lamar being able to do what he do and get a ball off. That zone read is just working so perfectly. He got exactly what he wanted in that offense. And I'm even more, and may I add this real quick? I'm even more of a Lamar Jackson fan now because he got his money. He did his crab baby and got his money and then got it and came out there and performed like I'm worth every penny plus more. He trying to get them bonuses. There gotta be some bonuses on that check, dog. Cause the way he balling, he going off, man. But shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Ravens getting that victory, man. I got to. That's what I do. But y'all see it. Y'all see it. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. We is the big brother of this. Y'all already know we the big brother. Y'all know it. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can talk what y'all want to talk. Nicknames and all that. We are the big brother class of the AFC North. I do not care, and you cannot. Then gotta give us our props and props. And this game is going to be. They are the number one rushing team in the NFL. They know how to run the rock. They just know how to run the rock. Let me put it that way, okay? The Ravens know how to run the damn ball. They're good at it, and we suck at stopping the run. And that right there concerns me a lot, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but it does concern me. But we've been saying that we have been able to stop the run. Now, when you look but the offense of the Browns right now are third in NFL rushing yards with 1,331 rushing yards. They're averaging probably about 4 yards per carry. They got 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. They got 720-yard plus runs. They got 340-yard plus runs. That is crazy, man. Man, come on, man. Like, listen. And they only fumbled the rock like 4 times total, man, this year, running the rock. They're crazy right now, man. And that defense, and then because they really don't need that rookie quarterback to throw the ball all around the field. He can get a $175 passing, but I don't think and that's even though we've been doing a lot better, that's our team is defense. But Jaylen Warren woke up. He done worked the world up. I told y'all about that, boy. I told y'all about Jaylen Warren. I told y'all earlier. If y'all been rocking with me, I told y'all about Jaylen Warren. I was like, he looking better than Najee right now. He just, man, he just run like he don't care. He just run like I don't care. Like, you ain't stopping me. And y'all know I like him because he's short too. So, like, you know how it is. Like, he just runs so hard though, man, and relentless. He's a beast. And guess what? He's a rookie free agent. I just wanted to add that real quick. He's a rookie free agent. Nobody knew about him, period. Some of the best talent be coming out like that. I don't know how they need to. That's why I said Y'all know I'm going with my Steelers, but I gotta throw this up in here. That's why if y'all gotta watch my NIL videos, that's on YouTube, because that's what I was talking about with a little bit, and I'm gonna say it real fast. There's a lot of talent out there. The draft is so long, and the way that you can see talent, that's crazy, because he would have been a big person right now. There's no reason in the world right now Jalen Warren for the Pittsburgh Steelers should not be making at least $4 million this year. He played like it, but he's a rookie, undrafted free agent. That's what he came on our team as. So he probably only making, you know, and I ain't saying it ain't a lot, but for the work he putting in for our team, like, yeah, pay the man straight up, pay the man every dime, every single dime of it. And I know y'all getting tired of seeing them Steelers up on the screen, but I ain't done yet, man. I just ain't done yet. Like, give me a second. Let me cook. Let me cook. But yeah. So, but do y'all know the Browns got the better D, man? Right now, statistically, they got the better D. We amongst the worst, but I'm still gonna rock with my Steelers. They if you want to look, if you wanted the odds, I think they're giving Cleveland 2.5 points on the odds. I'll look at the other stuff real quick for y'all. So if you want the over and the under on it, it's over 33. The under is 33. So I don't know on that game. Y'all know it's gonna be, because I don't think they're gonna run up the score on them. So we play each other. So that if you want to work that's probably the lane you want to be in on that one. All right. So next up, we got the Raiders at the Dolphins. Juju and Paul brothers out there. You feel me? They love the Dolphins. So how efficient that offense is, man. And Tua is, man. That's no secret. Come on, man. Y'all know Tua is one of the best passers in the NFL when it comes to completion percentage, completing 70% of his passes. Come on, man. Like, and that the thing that gets me with him is, like, he's very, very close to, like, his completions and attempts. He got 207 completions, but he got 299 attempts, and that's pretty close. You know what I'm saying? For all the passes that he's throwing the ball around, you know what I mean? That's not bad. 1,946 passing yards, and he still his touchdown to interception ratio is still one of the best in the NFL, 14-4. Like, that's pretty damn good. I think CJ Stroud got, like, the best right now. Well, 9-6 right now. You know what I mean? But he did have the best. CJ Stroud did. He was a rookie. But y'all know how the Dolphins have the fastest men on the NFL on that roster. The Raiders aren't looking too bad. They got their defenses in the middle of the pack when it comes to the NFL. But I don't see nothing. So let me get y'all the spread on this. So they're giving the Raiders 13.5 points on this game. All right. I don't know what y'all want to roll with. Of course, the Dolphins, but 13 points, I would almost think the Raiders could probably cover that. I don't know, though. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? It's just a fan's point of view. You know what I'm saying? But the over and the under is 46 on that game. Now, that sounds like something else that I probably will roll with, probably under 46. I don't know, right there, maybe. But the Dolphins score 72, so that's why it'd be, like, way out of reach and shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But in none other, I would have to rock with the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Because nah. Say nah, yeah. I gotta. I know Maya don't like that pick because he rock with the Raiders. But hey, look, you always give me hell. Giving it back to you on your Raiders, dog. Yeah. Nah, man, we be going real. That's my old head. Shout out to him, man. Everybody watching. I know Todd Island be watching. I know Unc be watching. I know a lot of people be watching. If you watching, drop your name in the comments, man. Don't be afraid to drop there. Show some love. Let everybody know you fuck with Truckin Chubbzy. You heard me? You heard me? Yo, the Bears at the Lions. Oh man, I done look. I done fell in love with the Lions, man. Years ago, I know I said this before, but it was a couple years back. I think it was maybe 2, 3 years now. I was in the comments one time on First Take, and everybody was talking about like what team it was going on. And I'm on YouTube. I ain't have social media, I only had like a YouTuber. Look, all right, look. But anyway, so I typed in there. I was like, the Detroit Lions is going to be good in a couple of years. And people were like, are you high? That I'm like, nah, I just think the Lions are going to be good in a couple of years. Y'all see what they're doing right now? Blah, blah, blah. Yo, and look, the Lions, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying one sport I know is this football shit. For real. For real, for real. Um, but yeah, man, that the Lions, y'all know how the Lions is giving it up, man. They've been balling out. When it comes down, like let me get y'all a little bit of let me get y'all a little bit on their offense real quick. So they offense, you know how my boy doing up out there. He completing 62% of his passes. His touchdown or interception ratios is 15-8. They not looking too bad. The Bears got some underrated linebackers. I told y'all about them before. Zaire Franklin and Trey Edmonds, Jamal Edmonds, one of the twins or triplets. I can't remember what the fuck they was, but you know, they're very underrated, but they're good. They play cohesively. And the thing with the Lions with me, from the eye test fans' point of view, they're just not consistent enough. I mean, the Bears, I'm sorry, are not consistent enough for me for a pro team. And I don't understand how they only got the Bears 8 points. So the Lions are only an 8-point favorite. I don't see. And you know what I mean? And money line right now for the Bears, I mean, yeah, for the Lions it's negative 440, and for the Bears it's 340. So you like, you know what I mean? But I already know what it is. The Lions is gonna win, and I think that they gonna keep them. They gonna beat them more by 8 points. So I don't know what you want to do, but I'm rolling with the Lions in this game. All right, the Jaguars and the Titans. My son absolutely adores, and that was his team. Soon as he could say a word, one of them was Jaguar. It sounded like Jaguar, something like that. You know what I mean? But but he always loved them, and I think it was the mascot or whatever it was. And I always been rocking with them just because of that. On Sundays, so I be pulling for them. You know what I'm saying? Because he really gets mad and he be sad, and it's hard to look your 7-year-old in the face when his face, you don't never want to happen because he really be mad and upset about it. Like, why did they lose? I don't understand it. I'd be like, look, it happens. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's a squad though. But the Titans, I thought the Titans was gonna put in some work last week. And them only being you know what I'm saying, the Jaguars only being a 6.5 point favorite is, to me, is like, and I thought they was gonna put in that work, but the over unders at 39.5. Y'all already know. I mean, like, I could be giving y'all other facts and other things about the games, but we already pretty much know what they gonna do. Y'all know how Trevor Lawrence is giving it up out there. Y'all know it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and don't get me wrong, the Titans look good too. Like, I'm not saying that the Titans don't look all right, but they just, last week, man, I was like, I don't know, man. That hurt me because I took them last week and I was wrong on it. Things that I didn't like seeing right now. I just think that the Jaguars are the cream of the crop when it comes to the AFC South. Like, they right now, they are big fences, keep getting better and better. And Lawrence running and everything. I mean, even though Will Levy is looking great back there. I like the way he looked back there. Um, he should absolutely, I think he should absolutely stay there to keep going on because they only got 3 interceptions on in Pat, you know, so that's not too bad. But the Jags, I gotta roll with them, y'all. Y'all feel me? And I gave y'all the odds. If I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I know I did. I'm just fucking with y'all. Look, Chargers and Green Bay, the Packers. All right, cross conference game right here. So the Chargers, man, look, appointment to me, man. They are. I do not want him to end up like Phillip Rivers, man. I don't, man. But I damn Chubbs, you keep saying that because if Phillip Rivers played so great Pro Bowls for the Chargers, and it just seemed like the exact shit that they did. The talent he needs to win, man. Like he's just so great, man. He's just so great. Like he's not sneaky good, well, because they go in a couple. Everybody knows how good he is, but then they lose, and it makes you like, damn, like what the, like why they keep losing? Like what the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I think it's just the system, the coaching, man. And sometimes that has everything to do with your success at that level. Sometimes looking in from a fan's point of view and seeing how there's been a lot of coaches coming in and in and out and seeing what's going on and how they run systems and so forth. You like, man, like damn, like it gotta be, but I don't want that to happen to him, man. I just don't, because he's just too good of a talent. Like if you could take Justin Herbert and put Herbert on like not the Bears, because that'd be horrible. But had he was on like San Fran right now, they'd probably be like undefeated. They'd be undefeated right now. If Herbert played for the 49ers, they'd be undefeated right now. And everybody would be like, yeah, they're a problem. They're just a problem. They're that much better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And I know it's like, yeah, it's easy to say that because of their, the defense. But look, Brock Purdy is not bad. He's perfect for that system. But Herbert will elevate that times 10. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think they need to let him go. The best thing they can do for him is to, you know what I'm saying, let him move on. If they're not going to give him the places, and here I am rambling about the game, but it's just something that just upsets me about, what I'm saying, the way they do him, man. Like that shit bothers me. I'm sorry, y'all, but it does, man, because he's really good. He's free for real. Like when you look at his stats and you really, really sit down and watch the game and keep rewinding it and watching how poised he is, the throws he makes, the timing and shit that he sees that other quarterbacks don't in the league. Like you would know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You would really be like, okay, I see what he's talking about now. But yeah, man, I'm like he's always completing 6 passes, 2,000 yards on a season, 18 touchdowns, 5 picks. Like the man is crazy with it. Like he got a rating of 101. Like, come on, man. Like he's going off. He's going off. And they go in the Lambeau, and Jordan Love, with him, he learned from one of the best. But I think the Chargers get one, man, away. And just to give y'all the odds real quick on bet on Vegas. So giving y'all the odds, I had to switch up things and try to get through the show a little faster and on all that shit, because I know y'all like to do y'all things. But they're giving the Chargers 3 points. All right. No, they're giving Green Bay it, but you know what I'm saying? What I meant to say is the Chargers are 3-point favorites. That's what I meant to say. The over-unders are 40. All right. But I'm going with the Chargers. That's what I would roll with, and I probably would. This the get he coming back, and he just want to prove himself. Like, look, this is my team, and I'm here, and ain't nobody going. Nobody saying not a word about it. But I just like CJ Stroud so much, man. I really do like CJ Stroud, but if I got to roll with a squad, I would have to roll with the Cardinals just off the strength of my little brother. You know what I'm saying? He led the Cardinals And that's why I be telling y'all about being biased, because that's just how I am. But I'll give you a little bit of stats though, as far if you want to hear about his stats last week. He threw what, he was at 62%. Wasn't too bad. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? No, that's good for a game. Let me confirm. That's what I'm saying for a game. That's good for a game, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Rushing wise, but CJ Stroud is unbelievably with passing, man. He's up there amongst the best right now. If it was like, look, listen to me, man. He would have the best ratio right now, man. I'm telling you, he had the best ratio right now, still today, and he's up there. For him to even be up there in the top 5 right now in the NFL as a rookie, is unbelievable. And everything that they said it was going on, they don't know how to look for talent out there. They just don't, and I don't understand it with these fucking so-called pros, whatever they is doing, because they be missing on all the shit like all the time. Like he was clearly, y'all clearly see who was the best rookie quarterback coming in, because he's proven it time and time again. And their team is young. Their defense is okay. And I'm saying okay right now because they're young. Because I'm waiting for them to make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And you will, because you're still young. You still got things to grow and things to learn on defense. So that's why another reason why I'm going with the Cardinals also. And for next eight money line, I like playing that plus 220 for Cardinals. Minus 258 if you want to roll with the Texans on the money line. But I told y'all how I'm rolling with. All right. And I think they'll cover that. That's what it's me. All right. DJ with the Panthers. Y'all gotta let me know who y'all favorite squads is, man. I don't be knowing whose favorite teams is what. I don't be knowing, because y'all don't be telling me nothing. So y'all gotta start telling me who y'all favorite teams is in the NFL and so forth and so on. So when I pull up your team, I like shouting your name out, like letting you know. I know that that's your squad. You know what I mean? I like kicking it with y'all. This show is for us, the fans' point of view. You know what I mean? When I put the link to the show in the chat, that is for y'all to jump up on the show. Y'all could come on. You ain't gotta worry about your face. We can sit here and we can rap about sports, about football. That's what this is for. It's a fans' point of view podcast. This is for us to have a voice, for us to speak on what we want to about our teams, and whether we want to praise them or we want to say what we got to say about them. That's why I'm so unique, and I'm coming out with that, and I say that because not a lot of people do that and say they're a fan. They claim to be fake experts. I don't come out here trying to. I'm telling you, I'm a fan, and I speak from that. But I do my work though. I definitely do my research on my shit. Feel me? I know my dad don't like me cursing that much if he watching, but whatever. I'm a girl, He probably be like, "You cool, son." Like you Tupac. But look, man, the Panthers, man, look, they young and they rebuilding, man. And y'all know, I hate to say easy picks, I really do, because you just never know. But the Dallas Cowboys is just so dominant, man. They are like, especially over this team. I think Bryce Young is gonna come out and he's gonna try to prove himself. He's gonna, step up in there and try to play the Cowboys, but Cowboys the for the Panthers. So I already know what time it is with this game, so I really don't got to spend breaking that down and statistically. I hope I don't, not on this game. You know what I'm saying? Because we know where the Panthers is at. They need to get the number 1 pick to give Bryce Young some help. Hopefully, they get a receiver, or trade that pick and get 2, nice first round picks or something like that. All right. Damn. This is another one of them. This is like one of them trick games right here, man. Because you don't know what the fuck you gonna get up out of them damn Giants, man. You know they good enough to win, but they haven't been seeming to put it together this year. And Their defense ain't is one amongst one of the worst in the NFL when you get to looking at it, and it's not, and that's not good neither. You know what I'm saying? That's not good at all. That's a you know what I'm saying? They defense is letting up too much, man. They let up what the whole and hold the whole season. Like that's not 2,373 yards. Like I said, they're amongst one of the worst in the NFL right now. Like ranked, letting everybody run over them and wide out to Sam Howell and the Commanders fans. I'm gonna tell y'all the secret about why Sam Howell is playing so good. In case y'all didn't know, Sam Howell is the quarterback right now for the Washington Commanders. For the folks who join in who may not know who Sam Howell is, okay, he's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL right now, also, and Sam Howell is playing so unbelievably great right now because he has a young man who is on the practice squad for the Commanders, I believe, by the name of Dion DJ Galat Jr. Okay, he played in the FCS last year for the Bowie State Bulldogs. Okay, he is 6'4", 225 pounds. He runs a 4.4. And that nobody knows about him because he played in the CIAA. Okay, that is one of the historic Black colleges and universities division. Just in case you didn't know, he and I'm telling you, if Sam Howell, and that's why Sam Howell, seeing how good he played on the practice squad and how good he is, he know if he don't play his ass off, he will be benched for this man, and they will activate him. And y'all be like, who is this DJ Deon Galat dude? Well, Truckin Chubbzy just told you who he is. He's a beast, and he's the NFL prototype, height, weight wise, 6'4", 225, and he could slang that rock. Look him up when y'all done here. Look him up. Look him up. It's Dion DJ Galat, Gollatt Jr. Beast mode. Bowie State. You know what I'm saying? BOWIE. All right. Check him out. He's a beast, yo. Look at his highlights and all that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You're gonna be like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, let's put it this way. Anthony Richardson, but can make but Lance up in there, so you know, like damn, something's going off. That's what. But yeah, I'm going with the Commanders though, man. And if y'all want the money line real quick, I'll get that to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the odds on that. So damn, that's crazy. Washington's only the 8.5 point favorite. Over unders at 38 plus 360 for the Giants. Man, it's 470 for the Commanders. That's crazy. I thought no, that's because, like I said, you just don't know what you're gonna get up out of the Giants, and they know that too. That's a setup game, like I said. So Buccaneers and the 49ers. Baker Mayfield has been showing out, man. Like Baker Mayfield. I like what the 49ers is doing. They on a slope right now, but I mean that's to be expected. It is the NFL any given Sunday. I know that's cliche to say that, but it's just the truth, and it's the fact of the matter. That's what it is out here. I mean, you just don't know teams, even though you should, you know what I mean, because they're pros, should be a lot more consistent. But sometimes, what pro come out there in that day and performs better, I guess, but the pros come out and they perform. But anyway, the 49ers, man, they're put together well, and I just think that I think they just got, just one of them things going on right now where they're just taking a couple of L's because, like I said, the Browns exposed some things about them, like I said they would. And the NFL is the best league that pays attention to how a recipe to how to beat a team, you know what I mean, or to build a team. I know it's a little off topic, but how, the Steelers defenses was in the early 2000s, the NFL, replicated their defenses after that, right? And it's just a fact. The Ravens and the Steelers had the best defenses for years on end. It was like, we got to build our defense how the Ravens and the Steelers are. That's the recipe for a good defense in the NFL. All right. They found actually play to win games. It's a bounce back game for the 49ers. 49ers, not at all. Purdy needs it. He need to get it together out there. But I think they got it. Now on the odds on that game, let me get up into that game. Let me fan this real quick. Okay, so they giving them, and it's crazy. I told you, I ain't got nothing for them. They the 12-point favorites. 49ers are. The over-unders are 41.5. Tampa Bay money line is at 470 plus 470. Let me say that. All right. 49ers money line is at negative 650. All right. But I know who I'm rolling with in that game. And yeah, they'll win it for sure. Oh, you want me to tell you which one I'm gonna take? Oh, okay. Over. All right, maybe under. Bills at the Jets, man. I had to get that out. People say Josh Allen is overrated and Josh Allen sucks, man. That's what people say. Me, nah, man. I absolutely absolutely love Josh Allen too, man. He's one of my favorites out there, man. I was sick we didn't get him. That was a bonehead call that McDermott made to lose that game. That was crazy. He got out coached that game. And then it's like Sean Payton showed, like, okay, I can take the worst squad in the NFL and beat one of the best teams. And I know y'all was sick. Bills fans was sick, because I was just watching it. Like, how could this happen? What is going on? Like, get it together. Y'all got all the pieces. People. I He's just so good that he outplayed people. And I mean, look, they had pieces. They got pieces, and they had good defenses, right? They had a good defense. They still do have a good defense. They still do. Let's not get that twisted. The defense, it's hard to. Missing White is a key to that defense. He is a lockdown corner. We all know this. But you still got Josh Allen. I think they'll be fine. I know McDermott learned from that mistake of last week. I hope he did. But y'all still got their best. Like, to me, he's one of the best in the league. And that's why y'all were hit a schedule. I don't even think y'all came into y'all window. I don't think it'll ever close. And I think y'all are going to be a team to be reckoned with for the next couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think y'all are one piece away, one more. I still think y'all honestly need one more receiver. One more, man. Just one more for sure. And I mean, y'all got him. Y'all got him in a tight end. You know what I mean? Y'all go 12 personnel. Y'all got it. You know, when y'all open up that 12 personnel, but Knox not being healthy and everything, because you got Knox, Kincaid, Gabe, and Diggs. When you run that, that's crazy. That right there should be unstoppable, moving the ball, and all you need is Cook running the ball right now, lights out, and you got Josh Allen back there. That right there is that's good enough, and it's big enough to run the ball, and they're too good blocking, receiving tight ends. Like, the Bills should be killing people with that, and y'all were. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not get it twisted. But I think y'all need to go back into that a lot more, expose more teams until, and then get another big possession receiver that y'all the Bills just need a good route runner. That's it. A great route runner that got hands. You don't need Bills fan members. That's Bills 7 point. The money line on the Jets is at 285 plus 285. Let me say that minus 360 for the Buffalo Bills. I think I got the 7 points though, for sure. The Jets, we give them 7. But we gonna beat them by like what? I hope y'all just dog them, but this is going. It's time to ball out. It's time to ball out, and I think I ain't worried about Josh Allen and what they gonna do. I think it's there. I think he's here to stay. Period. Let me keep it moving. The Rams and the Seahawks. Great division game, but I cannot go against my Georgia Bulldog, Matt Stafford. I just can't do it with Matt Stafford playing. I know, and I look, Pete Carroll, Gino coming out of the woodworks the way that they can run the ball, but Kenneth Walker only separating the teams by 2 because it's a division game. You want to look at, if you're going to put the bag on it, you want to look at the over under. It's at 46.5 right now. Look, man. The Seahawks run the ball incredibly good, man. They control the clock so damn good. And and it helps Metcalf and Geno Smith ball out. Now, the thing where I want to separate at is not with Aaron Donald. It's what Aaron Donald helps with, the defensive line of the Rams. I want to big them up because you get playing in his shadow, you get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? But he does help open up so much more for for the Rams defense to help to get sacks and to plug the holes up. And I believe don't take my word on it because I'm biased on this pick. And them being at home, but it's gonna be a great. So y'all be there to watch that. But I'm rocking. Game. Because the Broncos just beat the Bills, so everybody's like the Broncos is for real. They're not. They're not. They're not. I'm sorry, Buka. I'm sorry. I know you love me. You support me, dog. I know it, Buka. But look, not this year, dog. Peyton just came into a mess, and he just trying to clean house, and he's just showing how resilient he is as a coach, and you know what I mean, and how great he is as a quarterback coach. The way that Russell Wilson is playing. If y'all remember a couple weeks ago when I had up the top quarterbacks and I had Russell Wilson at number 5, I was like, what the hell? Because touchdowns and interceptions matter. He still got one of the best. He still has one of the best touchdown interception ratios in the league. He's been playing a lot better. This is what he does. Sean Payton does this. He does this. I don't think that they just season and say, what, they be fools to do that. I don't think nobody does that. All that tanking for the drafts. I mean, that maybe a couple teams did that, but that's probably late in the season. It's way too early. I mean, there's still a couple of games left to be played in order to be saying if you want to tank your season or not. And I don't think that they wanted to, I don't think that he rocked like that. That's just not in Sean Payton's pedigree. But the Broncos at 4-5, y'all still, I know you still got the hope for it. Vikings quarterback not being there right now is hurting them. You know what I'm saying? But look, that defense and Broncos being at home, I'm gonna have to rock. I'm gonna have to rock with them, even though I said that they're not. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that. I mean they're overhyped because they did beat the Bills. That's what I meant by that. But I do think that they'll probably beat the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Only because of the uncertainty. You know, they're at QB there. Joke, boy. Really, the greatest quarterback in yeah, squad are great, and they're playing that. Pete, I don't know if they gonna put it on them or whatever. Definitely is the revenge. It's gonna be a back and forth. Really, you know, but that Georgia Bull, the magic board, that's like that's not. It's, but 8. Look, always